Hello students, welcome to the fifth lecture on chapter 1 Nature and Significance of Management. In this fifth lecture, we'll be covering the topic coordination and cooperation. So let us understand what is coordination. Coordination is another function which is very important that every manager has to perform. It is not only a function but it is essence of management. So I like to give an example here that whenever we are making a cake, one of the ingredient is some kind of essence, that is for example vanilla essence, which brings in good flavor to the cake, right? Similarly, coordination is just like a flavor which is very important to make management as effective and efficient both. There is lesser confusion, there is lesser chaos whenever there is coordination between various functions of management like planning, staffing, organizing, directing, controlling. They all functions are performed you know brilliantly if coordination between various levels of management, all departments and employees are there. So coordination is the force that binds all other functions of management. It brings together the activities and resources of an organization and also helps in bringing harmony in them. If there is no coordination, everything will go for a chaos and there will be a whole lot of confusion and we will not be able to meet our organizational objectives or goals. So coordination is very, very important as a function. So as you can see on the screen, that coordination is a linking pin between all the functions of management, that is planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. They can function effectively and efficiently only if coordination is there. So why coordination is the essence of management? We'll try to understand it a little bit in detail. It brings unity of action and integrates different activities of organization. It is considered as an essence of management because it is needed to perform all the functions of management. It is required at all levels of management. It is the most important function in an organization. It has to be there all the time. It makes sure that planned objectives are achieved with minimum of conflicts, minimum of chaos, minimum of confusion or overlapping. There has to be synchronization of efforts. Like for example, top management makes some plans and policies. Middle level management has to interpret those plans and policies to the lower level. So if this kind of coordination is not there between the top level, middle level and lower level, the plans cannot be implemented at all. So there has to be a complete coordination between all three levels. And similarly, suppose marketing management has got a target of selling 1000 units. So if it is not coordinating with the production department that we need to sell 1000 units, production department may not be knowing that they have to produce 1000 units for marketing management managers to sell them in the market. They may produce without information, you know, lesser number or more number. Then definitely it shows that there is no coordination between production and the marketing managers, right? Or production or marketing departments. So there has to be coordination and it is the essence of management. Without this, the effectiveness and efficiency in an organization cannot exist. Further, we'll try to understand what are the nature and features of coordination. So first feature of coordination is it integrates group efforts. It always applies to group efforts. It is a need for orderliness. It is when more individuals are working together, they have different styles of working and some thing has to unite their efforts, and that is coordination which unites their efforts or integrate them with the overall objectives and goals of the organization. Next is coordination ensures unity of efforts. Everybody has to unify their actions towards a common direction. There has to be some binding force. For example, if an army unit is patrolling the border, right, and they are not unifying their efforts, then definitely there can be pilferage, there can be trespassing, there can be so many things which can go wrong, right? So coordination ensures unity of efforts. If they are not coordinating amongst the different patrolling groups, they cannot be successful in their mission, right? Similarly, all the departments, all the levels of management, employees, they have to unify their efforts. There has to be unity, and which further leads to that coordination is a continuous process. It is non-ending function. It has to go on continuously. All the managers, they work continuously to achieve coordination, and companies cannot function smoothly without coordination. Like teachers and students have to coordinate their activities for bringing out the best results, right? All the teachers, subject teachers, have to coordinate their actions so that they can give best education to the students. Coordination is a pervasive function. It is universally applicable. It's a universal function. It is required at all levels in all departments, and they are all interdependent upon each other, and hence coordination is very important. Next is coordination is responsibility of all managers. It is not only the task of top level people, it is also very important for middle level, and also very crucial for the lower level management in order to coordinate their activities amongst themselves. Coordination is a deliberate function. It helps to avoid confusion and chaos and creates harmonization of the various functions of management. It is performed deliberately by managers. So, the features of coordination are: it integrates group efforts, it ensures unity of efforts, it is a continuous process, it is a pervasive function, it is a responsibility of all managers, it is a deliberate function. Now we'll try to understand the importance and need of coordination. It is very important for the individual goals and organization goals harmonization, and it integrates the efforts of individual departments and specialists. First is, why do we need coordination, and when it is most important need arises when there is growth in the size of organization. When the size of the organization increases, the need for coordination increases. Second comes functional differentiation. The functions in an organization are very different in nature. There are different departments, there are different sections, there are different divisions, different products are being manufactured. So there is a lot of functional differentiation. Like there are production specialists, there are marketing people, there are HR people, there are finance people, there are technicians, there are telecom operations, so on and so forth. There are IT operations, right? All these departments are interlinked and interdependent on each other. The more the functions, the more the coordination is required to be effective and efficient. Then comes specialization. It is the most importantly required when there are a lot of specialists working. So otherwise, they feel that they can do everything all alone, and whatever they do is right. But definitely they have to coordinate their efforts in order to avoid chaos and confusion. For example, in a space mission, astronauts and space scientists and technologists and so many other kind of specialists are working to make the mission successful. But if they are not coordinating their activities, then definitely the mission is not going to be successful. This is the most importantly required when a lot of specialists are working. It is very much required when there is a lot of functional differentiation, and it is very much required when the size of the organization is huge and it is growing. I hope you understand that what is the importance and need of coordination. Now let us understand the difference between the term coordination and cooperation. So coordination refers to bringing together the activities of an organization, while cooperation refers to voluntary effort of individuals to work together and help each other. So coordination is deliberate and cooperation is voluntary in nature. Coordination is interdependent upon cooperation, and as it is incomplete without it. Cooperation is also dependent on coordination, as it is meaningless without it. They go both hand in hand with each other. Coordination and cooperation, they are both interdependent on each other. Coordination is achieved through both formal and informal relations, while cooperation is totally informal relations. Scope. It includes cooperation and has a wider scope, but coordination has a wider scope and cooperation has a narrow scope. Coordination is essential for achievement of organization goal where a group of people work together, while cooperation it arises only when people desire to work together. So hope you understand the difference between coordination and cooperation. This brings us to the end of this chapter. Please like, share and comment. Thank you so much. See you soon with the complete tutorial on the second chapter, that is Principles of Management.